It's the CEO. Is that your correct title? Yes. CEO of the Girl Scouts of Central and Western Massachusetts.
That's right.
Theresa Lynn is in the studio with us. And you've been in here before promoting new cookies, the Fork It Over event, which is always fantastic, and a lot of other things that the Girl Scouts of America are doing here in the area. And right now, there's a couple of things you want to talk about. There is a new cookie coming out.
There is,
but let's hold off on that for now, so I can get the package open, so I can get one in my pie hole here, my cookie hole. But the Girl Scouts of Central and Western Mass are heading up a food drive.
That's right.
Can you give us some details on how we can help out with that?
Yeah, so our founder, Juliet Gordon-Lowe, was actually, her birthday's Halloween. So on Halloween, we kicked off a food drive throughout the whole region. What we're encouraging is troops and Girl Scouts to go local. So in your own neighborhood, find the food pantry, the food agency, the shelter, whoever it is, food bank, ask them what they need, and then organize the drive yourself.
Nice.
So it's very local. It's very specific to the needs of the communities, which is really what Girl Scouts are all about.
Right.
However, for people who want to help and they don't know a Girl Scout, both of our locations, one is on 115 Century Drive here in Worcester. The other is in Holyoke. We're taking donations there as well that we will be distributing to a food pantry in Worcester and in Holyoke.
And looking for non-perishable stuff, mostly?
It's all non-perishable, and it preferred no glass.
Okay.
That's the usual things like peanut butter and shelf-stable milk, and also the things kids like and need, sort of energy bars, that kind of thing.
Right.
Cereal, tuna fish.
Juice boxes.
Something
to put in a lunch, hopefully.
Yes. Yeah, something to put in the lunch. Food is so expensive right now. I'm sure you've noticed. Anytime you go, your bag of groceries costs a lot more, and that's hitting people really, really hard this year.
Yeah, all the food pantries, the places fighting food insecurity, all reporting there's 2-3 times more people. I know my wife volunteers at a local church here, and she's seen it go from like 30 to 40 people every one day a week, where she volunteers, to like almost 100. So it's this is a really serious problem. But to me, this is the time to pull the community together. There's a lot of people doing that, including the Girl Scouts, who've always really kind of done that.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what Girl Scouts do. They identify a need in their community, and they find a way to try to solve it with their neighbors and partners, along with themselves, but figuring out a solution. And we're so happy with the results so far. All the Girl Scouts who come in, who do a food drive, get a patch. So you'll see them wearing it on their uniform that they participated in this food drive. So we ordered a lot of patches, and we're hoping we get rid of them all.
Let's help them get their patches for that sash.
Yes.
Can they go to gscwm.org?
That's right.
For more information on that?
For more information.
Okay.
Correct.
If you want to help out the girls get their patches, or a Girl Scout, it's a great place for information on that. So give the addresses again of the two places that are taking the donations.
In Worcester, we're at 115 Century Drive.
Okay.
And in Holyoke, we're on Kelly Way.
Okay. Awesome.
301 Kelly Way.
Well, we appreciate the Girl Scouts for doing that.
Yeah.
It's great. This is to me, it's the number one best thing Americans do. Is that the second best thing we do is argue and fight with each other, right? But then when someone's in trouble, whether it's one person or a lot of people or a whole country, we put those differences aside. We help those people, and when they're back on their feet, then we go back to fighting and arguing with each other.
Right. But we come together.
We do when we need to be, and that's the best thing we do.
Yeah.
One of the best things the Girl Scouts do. I dropped cookies all over my console, and I don't care. They sell cookies. You're great at it. You got a brand new cookie you brought me here.
Yeah.
What are these?
They're called Explore Mores.
Okay.
It's a bit of a mouthful, sort of.
Literally.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like chocolate cookies.
It's a cream cookie,
right.
So a sandwich cookie. So there's something in between the two cookies, like the famous cookie of all, Oreos. So it's a cream cookie, and it has a Rocky Road-ish
Oh, I see. Okay, so that kind of like chocolate. What's in Rocky Road? Like marshmallow.
Yeah.
Like almonds.
Right.
Thing like that.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna give this a little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, these are great. Now I need milk.
Well, that's
I'm never
thing.
prepared.
Yes.
I never pour the glass of milk.
We should have brought some self-stable milk for you.
Oh, man. Oh, this is fantastic. Well, all right. I'm sorry for speaking my mouth full.
That's okay.
No, I'm not sorry. When will these be available?
So we will be selling these, as in your Girl Scouts in your community, as of January 15th. It runs through mid-March. You can always go to our website. We have this delightful thing called the Cookie Finder, where you punch in a zip code and how many miles you're willing to drive, and it will pop up with where you can get your Girl Scout cookies. We also encourage you, if you know a Girl Scout in your community, try to reach out to her to try to get them. Before this, though, we have our Cookiepreneur Challenge, which I wanted to say a few words about. And that's where we are bringing together Girl Scouts in a Shark Tank-like event. We have some local leaders coming in from all sorts of Worcester-based institutions, WPI, Unibank, Webster 5, and they are coming together as judges. And the girls are going to present on their cookie plans, which are not mini business plans. They're actual business plans.
Right. Yeah, that's part of the whole cookie campaign. It's not just to sell delicious cookies, but they have to come up with a whole approach to how they're going to do this. Location, who's involved, what the materials are, it's going to take to do that. It's a pretty big thing. It's a lot. Yeah.
And even down to anticipating questions and answers, and also anticipating, like, if that cookie you just ate is heavily chocolate. If someone comes along and says, well, I don't like chocolate, what do you say? What do you do? Gluten-free cookie. We have one of those. So there's a lot that goes into the Girl Scouts cookie plans, we call them.
That's awesome. And when is that going to take place?
That is December 3rd. It's at WPI. And we're hoping to announce a winner. They get some really cool prizes that help them be better cookie managers and marketers.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, the Girl Scouts of Central and Western Mass, chugging along, doing some good things, as all the Girl Scout organizations are.
Yeah, right.
And look for that new cookie, the Explore More.
Right.
That was called in January. And then, of course, I'll post the food drive stuff up on our social media.
Great, thank you.
And as long as this interview, it'll go up on our website shortly after the show.
Excellent.
So if people want to get involved, then this is the Girl Scouts of Central and Western Mass helping out places that are already fighting food insecurity.
That's
like for that
thing.
people suggest.
Yes, we do not want to create a separate entity. We're trying to help the people who already do the work do their jobs best.
Right, right. Like we work a lot with the Friendly House.
So great.
If maybe one of the Girl Scouts or Girl Scout, that's in her community, you can donate that stuff to the Friendly House or help them donate it to the Friendly House.
Right.
But there's so many out there working real hard right now. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Theresa Lynn, CEO, Girl Scouts of Central and Western Massachusetts. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the cookies.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So these won't be out till January, huh?
No, so you were an early adopter here of the new cookie.
I am like an experimental researcher here. I'm very excited. So I'll have to finish off a sleeve and then I'll get back to you.
Okay.
My doctor doesn't recommend that, but whatever him. That's all I gotta say. So Theresa, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.